For the longest time, I played life from the sidelines, and now that I'm finally getting in the game, first little hit of adversity or the first L I take, I want to stop. All this is a mental battle. All life is a mental battle. Everything we want is on the other side of going through that uncomfort. But we just got to use all that pain when nothing is going our way. Just channel it into going harder, bro. I can't wait to see my body transform, bro. I really can't.
What's good, family? Alex Moore back with another vlog. Make sure you guys do follow me on Instagram at realalexmoore_. I decided to take y'all with me to the gym today. It is Sunday. It's almost 12 o'clock. I just got back from church not too long ago, finished eating some food and having some pre-workout. You know, I was gonna do a whiteboard video, but I said, you know what, let me just continue to work on stepping outside of my comfort zone. Let me go ahead and bring a gym vlog. I'm hitting back and shoulders today. Back and shoulders is one of my toughest days. I don't know why. I really struggle on these days. I always question how my form is. I said, you know what, let me not only record in public, but let me go ahead and just showcase one of the most insecure days for me that I have. I started to bulk up in April. I went from 160 pounds in April all the way to 175 pounds in July. I have cut down a little bit. I've been on a cut. I think this is week 3, maybe week 4. I've kind of lost count, but I've dropped from 175 to 166. This week has been a little bit tough for me. Just from a lifting perspective, I feel like all of my lifts took a huge dip this week compared to the previous week. So I'm hoping I can kind of get the momentum going back on track with where I want to be with that. Wanted to go ahead and just make a quick intro before we get to the gym. At the gym, it could be loud, music could be playing, all that good stuff. So should be a good video. I'm excited to take y'all through the workout, and yeah, I'll meet y'all at the gym.
I hope y'all can hear me okay. Getting a quick stretch. Shoulders have always been one of my weak parts, especially my left shoulder. It's a lot weaker than my right shoulder. I've been stuck on shoulder presses in like the 50s for like the past 6 weeks, bro. And it's like I cannot seem to get past doing 55 pounds for maybe like 6 or 7 reps. I'm gonna try to see if I can get 8 reps today. That's gonna be what I'm shooting for. I can't wait to see my body transform, bro. I really can. I know it might take me a year, maybe 2 years to get what I really want, but just seeing the progress that I made from April to now is crazy, honestly. I just finished my first warm-up set. I warmed up with 35s, time for the 55s. Last week I did 9 reps, so I'm gonna try to see if I could get 10. And then I don't know if you could see, but I got my 80 pounds for shrugs here too. And I got 20 last week, so I'm gonna try to go for over 20 if I can. And y'all will see, I always struggle on my left-hand side with this. Let's see how this first set goes though. Dang. Stuck at 9. Time for shrugs. 25. So that was the first set. I feel like that was all right. I know I could have hit 10, bro. I think I just gotta fix my form a little bit. I did 7 last week, so I gotta shoot for 8. Only got 6. Dang. 19. Oh, we about to start the third set in a minute. I think the hardest part about the uncomfortability, the adversity, not seeing the results you want to see fast is just pushing through that barrier, bro. Pushing through the views on YouTube not going your way. Pushing through being vulnerable on camera and having to deal with what people have to say. Pushing through feeling like you're still a nobody. But we just got to use all that pain when nothing is going our way. Just channel it into going harder, bro. So that's what we gonna do. Keep channeling that pain, bro. Keep fighting through the adversity, even when nothing is going your way. Show up anyways. 6. Here's the 4th and final set. We gonna go till we can't go no more, so I should be able to get at least 4, 5. Only got 5. So I gotta hurry up because my mic is about to die pretty soon. Just had a dope interaction though. Somebody came up to me saying how he lost 50 pounds and he was asking me about my equipment setup. And I was just telling him like, bro, you gotta share your story. Like, people need to hear what you got going on. Some people do look at me funny right now, but others at least do show love, so that's cool. But I'm about to do upright rows. I went up to 90 pounds, so I'm about to hit this, and I'm supersetting them with lat raises. So let's see how this 90 feels. Hopefully it don't feel too heavy. I feel like my first 4 or 5 reps be good, and then after that, I began kind of sloppy. Oh. 13. We're gonna go straight into lat raises. That felt good, bro. 2-minute rest. I'm just hoping my stuff don't die on me. But if it does, I guess I'll give y'all some motivation talk real quick. This whole season that I'm going through, finance is tough. People leaving my life. I realized that I've been looking at it the wrong way. I've been looking at it as, why me? Why do I have to go through this? Why am I struggling? Instead of looking at it like, why not me? Why not be able to tell a story? Why not be able to help somebody else who's struggling, you know, fighting their own demons, fighting their own battles? You know, you never know who you could save with this camera. You never know who you might impact when God is testing you. Oftentimes he's seeing if you're ready for that next blessing, bro. And I know that blessing is around the corner, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. Right now, I'm just praying to God just to continue to give me strength, continue to guide me, because we can't lose no more mental battles, bro. All this is a mental battle. All life is a mental battle. Everything we want is on the other side of going through that uncomfort, going through doing everything we don't want to do. I don't want to do this right now. This is mad uncomfortable, talking in front of this camera, but I got to do it. Even when I don't get the views I want on YouTube, even when my YouTube shorts perform horrible, I got to keep doing it. I got to keep doing it. I got to keep showing up. And eventually it's all going to click. Eventually I'm going to find my lane. And eventually I'm going to see the success that I want to see. And the same is for you guys. So you can't let that L get you down. You can't let that failure get you down. For the longest time, I played life from the sidelines. And now that I'm finally getting in the game, you know, the first little hit of adversity or the first L I take, I want to stop. And it's like, you can't do that. L's are gonna happen, bro. Bron lost, what, 4 finals? Or 6 finals, I'm sorry. Bron lost 6 finals. Kobe lost in the finals. Will Chamberlain only won, what, 1 or 2 finals? He lost to Bill Russell almost every year. They're still GOATs, bro. And you can still be a GOAT too, so don't let all the failures, don't let all the people talking about you, don't let the embarrassments, like, don't stop that from pursuing what you wanna do, bro. And that's enough talking. Let's get back to our next set. I don't really want to do rear delt rows on the Smith machine, but everything is crowded, everything is taken, so I'm gonna have to do that. So usually I would do it with 115 on the regular barbell, but since I'm on Smith machine, I'm gonna go up a little bit. I'm gonna show y'all a quick 10. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's been crazy packing here. I haven't been able to talk or nothing. All the machines I want is taken. So I wanted to hit a different type of row, but I'm gonna just hit these instead. Or actually, I think I just lied. I think it just opened up. I might actually spin the block real quick. Nope, she's still over there. Never mind, y'all. I'm gonna see how this feels. I'm probably gonna go up and throw a 45 and a 25 on. I just want to hit one good set, at least with good form. But as y'all can see, I did my barbell rear delt rows. I hit my pull-ups. I got 2 more exercises to do, but the gym has just been crazy packed today. Let me go ahead and see if I can have good form on this. I'm gonna go isolation. I'm gonna go one side at a time. Yeah, that felt good. I actually think the seated row I want to hit is open, so I'm gonna catch y'all over there. This is what I want to hit. I'm gonna do 112, and I'm gonna shoot for 14. Now that I'm eating a lot less, I feel like I just be running out of energy mad fast, but that's when you gotta push through, bro. That's when you gotta push through and just remember what you're working for. It's never gonna be a progression going up the way you want it to. You're gonna have weeks where you make progress, you're gonna have weeks when you plateau, you're gonna have weeks when you're a little weaker than normal, but that's all a part of the game. 14, that felt good, I'm not gonna lie. So after I finish with back, I still got some more work to do. I'm gonna hit abs, I'm gonna do 20 minutes on the Stairmaster since I'm still cutting and still want the abs to pop a little bit more. So and that's a wrap. Back, shoulders, abs, cardio, all done. I'm tired, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm hungry. I gotta see how much more calories I can eat today. Kava sounds decent, I ain't gonna lie. But I also got chicken and rice at home, so I'm gonna make the right decision. I'm gonna go ahead and eat the chicken and rice. Like I've been saying all vid, really just wanna work to just step out of my comfort zone, bro. Comfort zone is holding me back. It's probably holding y'all back too. And everything we want is just on the other side, you know. That job or that money you want, that YouTube you want, that girl you want, whatever it is that you want, it's on the other side of that uncomfort, man. So that's what we practice in this week. Everything we do is going to be uncomfortable. I'm gonna go home, eat, get straight to editing this video and try to get it up today. And let's keep this momentum going, man. Let me know down in the comments if there's any specific videos you guys want to see. I know we've been doing the whiteboard vids, and I still want to keep doing the whiteboard vids, but maybe I could sprinkle in some vlogs. The reason why I don't really vlog too much is just because I don't really be doing nothing. I'll be at the home pretty much all day. I'm at the crib, the gym, and work. Pretty boring life, I'm not gonna lie. That's another thing I'm trying to figure out is, you know, how can I not just be so gym focused and so like work focused? I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely want to be more well-rounded, work on my social skills in some type of way, and actually start doing stuff on the weekends instead of just being inside majority of the time. So I got a lot of things that I need to work on right now. I'm sure you guys got some things that you need to work on. You know, it's August. We still got 150 something days left until 2026. And, you know, I always say it, but I do believe, you know, we can make that transformation that we always wanted. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll tap in with y'all later. I'm out. Peace.